Hey kids, do you like leaks?
That's your line from the last video.
What I meant to say is that, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I could come up with an outro. Since I don't have one, I feel like maybe I should finally get one.
So you're just ripping off Dragon Ball Z?
I mean, it's technically a cover, so I don't think I should get flagged for it.
Really though? That's the best you can do? You don't have any better songs?
Hey guys, Matt here, and welcome back to another video. Oh, shit, what's going on? Oh, you know what that means, right? That's the leak alarm. So, if you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest you click away from this video. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to do just that. Oh, your time is up. If you're still around, then that means you don't mind getting spoiled. And I hold no responsibility over that. I gave you the leak warning happened. You saw it, so it's not my problem anymore. It's not. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it anymore. At this point, we're through it. We're moving on. We're moving on. So unless you've been living under a rock when it comes to the Smash community, there's a leak that's been going around, and we like to fondly refer to it as the Grinch Leak, because the Grinch stole Smash information. Yeah, that you can't make this stuff up. Now, I could sit here and talk about all the reasons why I'm Team Real, but we can talk about all the things that point towards it. Like, for example, from my own findings, I've seen that there's a lot of little tweaks in this thing that are very too, like, attention to detail, which I don't think people would fake. Like, for example, Squirtle has been moved a little further to the right, and he's actually biting down on Warrior's butt, which is neat. Weird, but neat. So those are like small little like details that they've been added. There's a lot of different things that actually point towards like this is a legit thing that they would have done. But I'm not gonna get into all that. And then we also have the Sprout synergy thing. But we're not talking about that today. Today we're gonna be discussing why the characters that are in this leak make all the sense in the world. Now a lot of the community is team fake, mostly because the character they wanted isn't in, or none of the characters that are in they want to play with. And I can understand that. I can understand why that would leave a bitter taste in your mouth, but just remember that there's always going to be DLC, so, you know, just fingers crossed for that. But the reason why these make sense is because for the vast majority of the fan base, this is perfect. This is the perfect roster. This is the greatest freaking roster that Smash has ever had in the history of forever. Now, before we get into this whole discussion on why I think these characters make a lot of sense, like I said before, let me reiterate, I am 100% on the side that believes that this thing is real. I mean, just... Hello? Hey, Chief, what's up? This is it? This is it? Okay, I'll let them know. Yeah. Love you too. Bye. So yeah, this is it. This is it. However, if this really is the final roster, I only have one question for you, Sakurai. The lack of waifu material in this game is just shocking to me, so better bring some stuff down at the DLC, man. Like just hit me up with my 2B and then no. So real quick before we go any further, here's the list of my top 10 waifus that I want in this game. I'm just kidding. That would be amazing, but I'm just So let's get into it. Let's get into the idea of why I think these characters make a ton of sense. So we're gonna start with the easiest ones of them all, which is the Echo Fighters that we received, which are Shadow and Ken. And let's start with Ken, because let's just be honest here. Ken is like the safest, most obvious choice that anybody could have ever made to add into the roster. Because think about it, Ken is like the original Echo Fighter. Like, he was the first to ever be a clone character. And not having him in Smash would be... I mean, I don't care about him being in. I wouldn't care if he wasn't in. I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't shed a tear for Ken. I wouldn't pour one out for the homie. But it's obvious. It's a very easy pick. So, Ken, very easy, very simple. Now, Shadow. A lot of people may be thinking, like, Shadow. when they first revealed Echo Fighters, everyone jumped on board the Shadow train. Everyone just took off with the Shadow train. And everybody was like, yep, that's guaranteed. Shadow's guaranteed. And then after the August Direct, any talk of speculation of Shadow got you downvoted to hell in the Reddit community. It got people just hating you for even mentioning it, like it's never going to happen. Like literally a month before that, people were like, of course it's going to happen. That's like a solid lock. And then a month later, no, you're stupid. That's never going to happen. And fast forward to now, it's back to, yeah, he's in. Obviously he's in. Why wouldn't he be in? But the Reddit community did a tournament poll, an unofficial tournament poll deciding what newcomers would come. And the results for the Echo Fighters was Shadow. Shadow just beat everyone. He was the top choice for Echoes. Ken was pretty low in the results. Like nobody really cared too much for Ken, and I think that's still the case. Not a lot of people care for Ken, but it's just the obvious choice to have in the game. Like it's like you have to do it at that point. If you want to pay honor to all the Echo Fighters, you have to have the first one that ever existed. But back to Shadow, he actually won. He was the most requested Echo Fighter. So during that period where the people were hating you for mentioning Shadow, it was so confusing to me. Because obviously everybody wanted him, and then all of a sudden nobody wanted him anymore. Like, I don't understand our community. It's so dumb. But yeah, Shadow, Ken, very popular choices as Echo Fighters. Shadow was the most voted amongst our fan base, and Ken was obvious. So let's just move right along. Now there's other two characters that most people are like, why are they even in? They make no sense. It's Mock Rider and Chorus Kids. Now, let's reel it back. Let's reel it back all the way to when we got Ridley, and then fast forward to when we got K. Rool. All the characters that we've been getting, they're just fan favorites. They're things that people have wanted. And I'm 100% sure that this is all part of like just looking at the ballot results, and everything that we got is probably based off of that, and that's the easiest explanation to all of this. Us fans, we're getting everything we've ever wanted in this game. So why not let Sakurai have the characters he's also been wanting? Back in Melee, Sakurai wanted to introduce Mock Rider. He just had no idea what kind of moveset he would give him. He didn't understand how to go about giving him a moveset or how he would work. So he scrapped the idea, but he really wanted Mock Rider to be in the game. Fast forward to Smash 4, he wanted Chorus Kids. Again, same thing though. He didn't know how to incorporate them. He didn't know what to do in terms of moveset. So he scrapped it. Back in Brawl, he also scrapped Dixie Kong, but he put in Diddy Kong to make up for it. So I don't know if Dixie Kong is still something that he really wants in Smash, but these two are characters that he definitely wanted in Smash and had no opportunity to put anything in there that would remotely resemble them. So I'm pretty sure in the back of his head he still had that itch of I want these characters in Smash, but I don't know how to incorporate them. And he probably finally figured it out. And that's why we have Mock Rider and Chorus Kids. We got everything we wanted as fans. Why not let Daddy Sakurai get what he wants too? This is the ultimate Smash. We all get what we want. Now the last three, Gino, Isaac, and Banjo and Kazooie. Very easy to explain too. Like I said, in the Reddit community, we had a tournament to decide what newcomers people wanted. And the top three, literally the top three newcomers that got in were Banjo-Kazooie in first place, Isaac in second place, and Gino in third place. These three are the most requested characters in our fan base. We're getting everything we wanted. The one thing that we wanted the most of all, was Ridley. And that was the first thing to be revealed was Ridley. And everybody lost their shit because he's too big. But apparently, he had a little size reduction and now he's good. And then the other one that we always wanted was K. Rool. And there we go. Next up was Gino. And there you go. Isaac has been wanted forever. And there you go. Banjo-Kazooie is just one of those that just go way over your head. And if we wouldn't have known about it when they revealed him, we would have all lost our shits collectively. But there you go. I don't think there's a single person who would be like, no, I don't want Banjo in this game at all. Get him out of here. No, like, welcome aboard, buddy. You deserve it. And again, Mock Rider, Chorus Kids, Sakurai wanted both of them. There they go. And then Shadow and Ken were the obvious ones. Were the ones that we were expecting all along. We already got Chrom, Dark Samus. We got all the ones we expected, basically, up to this point. The other ones that were left that we expected were Ken and Shadow. I don't know what other Echo Fighters people expected. People expected Isabel to be an Echo Fighter, and this is it. This is the roster that we wanted. This is the roster that everybody wanted collectively. Like, sure, there are some like people that got left out. Like Dixie-Con got left out, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are sad about that. Bandana Waddle Dee got left out, and I saw a lot of people going like, "Oh man, that sucks," but I'm happy with what we got. Like, most people just weren't like flat out like, "I hate this. This is the worst roster we've ever gotten." I think most people can admit that even if your character didn't get in, and even if the character that you wanted the most didn't make it in, you can still pretty much admit that this is the greatest roster that Smash Bros. Has ever had. I mean, we have Cloud, we have Bayonetta, we have Ryu, Ken. Like, this is ridiculous. This is insane. Back in Brawl, we were just flipping shit because Sonic and Snake were in it, and we were like, this is stupid. This is going to open the floodgates to all this stupid-ass stuff. And here we are. We have all the stupid-ass stuff, and it's the best thing ever. We have Cloud, who was pretty much a meme back in Brawl. When we were in Smash 4, we would be like, how do we top this? After Cloud and Bayonetta got in, we were like, where do we go from here? And here we are, wondering, where do we go from here? Like, this is epic. Alexa, this is epic. But anyway, I keep staling. I keep stalling. Too much Smash in my brain. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.